All right. Thank you, Steve. You paid for it. Now a contractor is paying for stealing it. Jason Rich was supposed to do work for Saratoga County, but pocketed half the money he was supposed to use to pay his employees. Chris Gloninger was in court for his sentencing today. He joins us now. And Chris, you learned today it wasn't just his employees getting robbed.
That's right, because the majority of these projects were funded by tax dollars. Carpeting and flooring installations at jails, schools, and libraries.
Mr. Rich and his business took hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the pockets of the average hourly worker.
Those workers stood together at the Saratoga County Court House to hear the fate of their former boss. Rich was accused of submitting labor costs for projects higher than what he actually paid his employees.
And you can only imagine how difficult any criminal case is, but when it involves multiple agencies, both state and local, and then multiple jobs.
So this has been years in the making. The judge handed down a 5-year probation sentence, and Rich will have to pay restitution.
Mr. Rich, do you have anything to say? Attorney?
A little less than we expected. A lot of us had a lot of personal attachment to this whole situation, went through a lot of long years, a lot of hours working for him, and I mean, justice may have been served in some people's eyes, but it never will be in ours.
Daniel Rafferty and his coworkers knew what was going on, but were afraid to say something.
Guys like him behind me, he's got a wife to take care of. He's got a wife to take care of. You know, other people have children to take care of. If I blow the whistle, these guys are out of work.
The employees weren't the only victims. You, as the taxpayer, were hurt too.
I think his days of bilking the taxpayers and the government are over.
Now, as far as Daniel Rafferty and his coworkers are concerned, they opened up their own insulation company, Inertia Insulation, based out of Saratoga Springs. Tonight at 6 o'clock, what the DA thinks will happen to Rich's future in construction and the lesson learned by his former employees. Reporting live in the studio, Chris Gloninger, CBS 6 News.